So the first step to create your own token, and you will have to have a Exchangelly wallet to pay for the upcoming fees. So the first step is to head over to exchangelly.com, and on the dashboard of the page, you can find the wallet. So just click on the wallet. And so if you are a new user to Exchangelly, or you don't have created any existing Exchangelly wallet, then you will need to create a new one. But if you already have an existing Exchangelly wallet, you are also welcome to import your existing wallet by using your password and username, and as well as the set of mnemonics when you created that wallet. So for me, I will just click on create new wallet. So the first step to create your wallet is to back up a set of mnemonics. So as you can see on the screen, there are 12 different words. And what to do is you will need to memorize those set of mnemonics and keep them in a safe place. Don't disclose anything about your mnemonics to anyone else. Otherwise, you will have a risk of losing all your digital assets. So here we recommend you to write this down on a piece of paper, because it will save you more time and make it easier for you in the upcoming steps. So for me, I will just write this down on my paper. So when you write this down, make sure you write them in the same order as it is showing on the screen. And so when you finish backing up the set of mnemonics, you just click on next. So the second step is to verify the mnemonics in the previous order. So let's get back to my note. All right, so when you finish entering the set of mnemonics, you just click on confirm. And so the next step is to set up a wallet name for your new Exchangelly wallet, as well as a password. So for the password, it has to include at least 8 characters, which include 1 uppercase letter and 1 lowercase letter, a number, and as well as a special character like a comma or pound or star. So here I will just do wallet. Okay, type my password. And we just click on submit. Yep, so the system will automatically direct us to our wallet page. So all the information pops up will show up on your wallet page. So one last step before we start create our own token is to collect free gas on our sign up. So on your wallet page, try to find a button called Get Free Fab and click on it. We will need to answer the simple question to collect the free gas. It's 3. All right. So after we answer the simple question, we will get a notification from our wallet saying we will get our free gas shortly, and click on OK. So here we recommend you to refresh the wallet page to double check if we already receive our combined gas. So on the top, you can see we already have a certain amount of free combined gas for our wallet. And now we're pretty much ready to issue our own token. So this is basically the whole step in creating and setting up your Exchangelly wallet. So does anyone has any question in how to set up your wallet or how to collect free gas on sign up? If no, I'm gonna pass it out to Dora again to show you how to actually create your own token on FastAccess blockchain.
So after you create your Exchangelly wallet, you can now plan for your project. So when you plan for your project, you can think of, how do you want to name your project? Want your token symbol to be, right? So you have to name your token, and do you have a logo design, and what's the total supply you want to get the create your token. Then after you finish your planning, and you go to step 3. Step 3 is to issue your token on blockchain, and you take down your. It's very important for you to note your smart contract address, because you are going to use it in the future. So it's very important. Don't lose that. And then step 4, you can add the token to your Exchangely wallet and send to others. Then go have fun with it. Now I'm going to start to create a token using the wallet we just created. Okay, so let me close that file and go back to the wallet. Good. Okay, so now let's start this project. Okay, we're gonna create a new token here. So let's name our project name. Let's try something. Let's create a token for MIT. Okay, so my MIT is Massachusetts. It's a Massachusetts Institute. Okay, let's do that to do a MIT token. Okay, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. My token symbol, I want to be, instead of a BTC, I want to be like MIT. Okay, MIT. Okay, I'm just did an MIT token. Need my logo. Let's say we want to create 1 billion token. 1 billion token should be 9 zeros, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I have 1 billion token, right? 9 zeros, right? Okay. So now, what's the decimal you want to use? A Bitcoin, they have 8 decimal, right? The Fabcoin has 8 decimal. So we'll just do 8 decimals. Okay. So it cost me 200 Fab. So now I'm going to confirm it. Okay, confirm. So I have my password here. Confirm. Okay, you have to have, okay, the transaction was submitted. Okay, now you just wait. So wait for your, your smart contract address and to show up. So it will take a few minutes. Like 10 minutes or so. So you have to have 200 Fab in your wallet at least. For the smart contract, the new token I just created, I would like Musmil to share our, how to follow our social media, our community, and the blog.
So the first thing that we start with is our Instagram. You'll notice that we have 2 different Instagrams, one for Exchangely and one for Fabcoin. These are both run by us, so there's no need to worry. But of course, the one for Exchangely will focus more on Exchangely topics, such as today's topic with listing your own coin on fast access blockchain and on Exchangely. And Fabcoin will deal with the more in-depth topics of the blockchain and cryptocurrency. So aside from that, you'll notice we have 2, one each for Instagram, for Facebook, and for Twitter. Our LinkedIn is dedicated solely to Exchangely, as well as our YouTube. Our YouTube, we usually update about once a week with different videos and helpful topics. Dora mentioned that today's video will be on our YouTube. So if you know anybody that wanted to attend today or couldn't make it and they want to review the video, it'll be on YouTube. And our blog is also available on exchangely.com. Let me just go to it right now. So on our blog, we have a little bit more in-depth reviews on different things, such as how to list your cryptocurrency or different topics that are a little bit more complex and they need a longer page to explain. So we're just going to go to blog here and then click on the first blog link. So you see the first one is what we're doing today, our free listing on Exchangely DX. And we also have different topics. So beginner guides such as how to use Exchangely Bind Pay, how to get free gas on Exchangely Wallet, which my colleague Shane just showed us, and also how to look for trade history. There's a lot more articles here. I won't go through them all. And specifically, I wanted to mention our Telegram groups here. Our Telegram groups are kind of the way for you to get almost instant access to us if you have any kind of questions or if concerns or if something seems to not be working on your end. The quickest way to get in touch with us would be our Telegram, because we're all active in the Telegram, and you can just post at any time and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. The Telegram, to join the Telegram, requires a special link. So if you read through the blog article, you'll see that you'll need a special link to get in to the Telegram, but this is it right here. We can add this to the chat later, perhaps, or Shring, if you mind adding this to the chat now, just so they have that. So having this at your disposal, having us at your convenience, really, if you want to ask any questions, post anything, helpful information, or if your peers have any questions and if you know the answers, or you want to invite your friends into a community that's very welcoming and helpful in terms of information, join our Telegram.
And then this is the issuing token we just did. So I have the logo here. I have the project name, that is Massachusetts Institute of Technology token, MIT token. Total supply is a billion, and 8 decimals after the decimal point. Then I have if you take a look at the bottom, right? So the bottom is so I have my token symbol that's called MIT. I have my definition of decimals here. And I have the total supply 1 billion, and I have the transaction ID, right? Now it's the status in pending status. I'm waiting for the smart contract to show up. So I have to have the smart contract address here to be able to perform my next step to add the asset to my wallet so I can send it to other people. So now I'm still waiting for, it's in pending status. I'm still waiting. Oh yeah, I just got my smart contract address. Okay, that's great. Okay, so I'm gonna copy it. So this is very important to copy it because I don't want to lose it. So let me take a note here. This is great. Let's go back to the wallet, and we want to add assets, right? So this is FAB token assets, and that's the assets I want to add. So I just confirm this is my MIT token. I just created, confirm it. So put in a password. Okay, confirm it. I don't have it here, but it's okay. Let me just do it one more time. I add assets, right? So this, let me do it customly. Okay, smart contract address, I just paste it. Okay, so my project name, so my token symbol is MIT. Token decimal is 8. Okay, I confirm. So this, I confirm it. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my password in. Okay, assets added successfully. It says again, see my assets. Oh,
maybe try to refresh the page.
Yeah, so I added 3 times. So sorry. So it's, yeah. So you don't need it to add it so many times. So at the end, see, I have a 1 billion token. But I would just keeping adding the assets. I shouldn't done that, and the logo should show up. Okay, so I had a little bit of hurdle here, but however, you see how it works, right? So for your friend to receive, let's say I want to send a 10 MIT token to Xuying, and then she has to do the same. Okay, she has to add the assets, and I will give her my smart contract address. She has to add the same address, same smart contract. Let's say customized. The smart contract address, she has to has that. Let me just test, paste it in the chat. So you guys have the smart contract address. Everybody have a smart contract address. So if you want to MIT, you want the MIT token from me, and you can add the same thing, add the assets in your wallet, then I can send you some MIT token to play with, right? We talk about the create your token, your own token on the Fast Access blockchain, and how to add them to your wallet, and how to send them, right? How to send your tokens. So when you want to receive or send your token, you just send. I'm just sending my token, and then hopefully I have my MIT token right here, right? So I have 1 billion of them, and a wallet address. Let's say Xuying already add her MIT address in there, so I can just paste her address, send her let's say 100 MIT token, and then I just send, and then it will send to her. I get to receive my receive address. So if you want to check your receiving address, go to MIT, and then this is your address, okay, your wallet address, your receiving address. So this is the same address as Fab. If you look at the Fab, see, this is the same address. EXG is same address, because all those issued on Fast Access blockchain, if they're all issued is FRC20 token, they all have the same address. For Ethereum, everything, ETH, you see my ETH address. If you have, all the ERC20 tokens will have ETH address. So let me show you ERC20 USDT, see the same address, right? So all those same blockchain has the same address. So now we have like a 10, we crossed 10 blockchains. We added 3 more recently. So they will, all those 10 blockchains, they will have the same receiving address if the tokens issued on those blockchain.
When you set the token, you set the decimal is 8. What's the difference? I know some tokens are 18. What's the difference between 8 and 18?
Okay, absolutely. So that's a very good question. 0.8 digits. Okay, if it's 18, you can send 0.0000, so many zeros. 18. So that is how small you can get. Bitcoin only has 8. It's 8 zeros, right? 7 zeros and 1. I think usually people do at least 3. 3 zeros, like a 0.001, right? So that'd be good for some. If you have a lot of token. So 3 decimal is good too. So anywhere between, I would say 3 and 8.
The question is, I want to know more details about the new token you have just issued.
So that's a very good question. Actually, if you issue your token, I'm just giving people as an example, okay? That's not from MIT. I don't associate with them in any ways. They don't know about it, and they don't approve me to issue this token for them.
Okay.
So it just, you need to define your own token. You need to write your own white paper, and you need to define your own value. You need to, in your community, there are a lot of work to do. Like I said, it's a bootstrapping, triangle system, right? You have to build your ecosystem. Yeah, it's very important. Otherwise, it's just you create a token from a thin air. It's worthless. Say my MIT token is listed on exchange like. Then exchange will have introduction for every project is listed, right? So you can click on the, on a token listed on Binance or token listed on Coinbase. They all have introduction of their project that they listed. So now I'm not listed yet because I created it in a second in the thin air, so it doesn't mean anything. So if I make it meaningful, let's say, I want all the MIT students to use this token, for rent, on campus, or to pay for the food in cafeteria, then I will, I have to write a white paper. I have to get it listed on the exchange, and then you can click on the exchange and you can find the information.
Fab blockchain should already some record there, right? People can search.
Yes, the record is a smart contract. Smart contract. Now I give everybody the smart contract address. So that's the MIT token smart contract address.
Yeah. Yeah, but from this smart contract address, what I can find and where I can find. And now I only use this smart contract address to add to my wallet, right? I only use this, but I want to check this to find somewhere on the Fab blockchain. I can find this.
You see, I have my transaction ID, right? I have my transaction ID. This is permanently recorded. You want to look up this transaction ID from the blockchain, our fast access blockchain. You can look up the transaction ID, and then you will see it. You will see this transaction is about me created the MIT token. Actually, let's do that. So this is a blockchain explorer, right? So here, right here.
Oh, yeah.
You do a fabexplorer.com, the latest blocks, and see, open the link for my transaction ID, right? I just copied. So this is my transaction. You search your transactions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for this demonstration, you really pay 200 Fab or not?
I did. I did
You
pay
did?
the 200 Fab. Yeah, that's how you see your transaction history. You go to your wallet, right a corner, and there is a envelope, right? You click on this envelope, and I have all those transaction history.
So if I have a question, I can ask in this Twitter or Telegram
Yes.
group or community.
Yeah. So I hope you guys had fun with this information, and you can create your own token.